The golden sun rises over the jagged peaks of the Iron Mountains, casting a long shadow where the falcons gather.
Lyra, a majestic peregrine falcon with silver-tipped feathers, circles her ancestral nesting grounds with grace.
Below her, the valley is changing. The lush green forests are turning a strange metallic blue as a new season arrives.
Her mate, Arrow, brings a gift of dry moss to reinforce their nest on the precarious edge of Eternity Cliff.
A sudden shadow looms overhead as a massive golden eagle, a rival for the territory, screams a challenge.
Lyra does not flinch. She dives with the speed of a falling star, reclaiming her rightful airspace. Peace is restored for now, and 3 speckled eggs lie safely nestled in the hollow of the high stone.
Weeks pass until the first crack appears, a tiny beak poking through the shell of destiny.
The first chick, named Kale, emerges with a loud chirp, his eyes already seeking the horizon.
But the weather is shifting rapidly. An unnatural frost begins to coat the vibrant mountain flowers.
Lyra must hunt harder as the cold drives the small mountain rodents deep into their burrows. Arrow travels to the Great Lake, miles away, hoping to find fish to sustain the growing family. A massive storm system, the Great Veil, begins to roll in from the forbidden north.
The wind howls like a wounded beast, testing the structural integrity of the falcon's cliffside home.
Lyra spreads her wings wide, shielding her 3 shivering chicks from the biting sleet. Kale, the bravest chick, peeks out from under her wing, fascinated by the chaotic beauty of the storm. The storm clears to reveal a world transformed into a glistening silver kingdom of ice. Food is scarce, and the parents make a difficult choice. They must move the chicks to the southern plains early. The chicks must learn to fly weeks before their time, their wings of destiny tested by fire and ice. Kale takes the first leap, falling into the abyss before his wings catch the rising thermals.
He soars, a small speck of life against the vastness of the mountain range, discovering the joy of flight.
The family begins their migration, navigating through the treacherous cloud pillars. They encounter a flock of migrating cranes, their trumpeting calls echoing through the thin air.
Arrow spots a predator in the clouds, a sleek mountain hawk looking for an easy target among the chicks.
Arrow engages in an aerial dogfight, distracting the hawk while Lyra leads the chicks to safety. They find refuge in an ancient stone archway, carved by wind and time, resting for the night. As they reach the southern plains, they find the land has been flooded by the melting ice. The destination they sought is no longer a haven, but a new challenge of survival. Kale spots a floating log where a family of water birds has taken refuge, learning that life adapts. The falcons learn to hunt over the water, diving for silver fish that leap from the flooded meadows. A new threat emerges from the deep, a giant river pike that snaps at the low-flying birds. Kale grows stronger, his feathers turning from white down to a sleek, dark gray. He leads his siblings through a narrow canyon to find the last remaining dry forest. In this hidden grove, they find a community of birds of all species, huddled together for warmth. Lyra watches her children with pride, knowing she has fulfilled the cycle of the wings of destiny. Arrow joins her on the branch, the 2 lifelong partners silhouetted against the rising moon. The floods begin to recede, leaving behind a nutrient-rich soil that blooms into 1,000 colors. Kale takes flight one last time in this journey, heading toward the horizon to start his own legacy. The spirit of the sky remains unbroken as the next generation takes its place in the heavens. The story of the wings concludes,
but the destiny of the avian kings continues forever.